we started off a little sluggish, and I think we were down early, and then once we kind of got things going, had the fumble, strip sack, and we just couldn't really catch up at that point, and it was off from the jump, and then it was too late because you're playing, this is the NFL, every team any given Sunday, and it's kind of what it was.
Tyler, what do you think has to improve or change to get more productivity out of the passing game?
I mean, honestly, like I said, I think today we were just a little off. I missed the throw to Larry on the first drive, second drive. Me and Andy didn't connect, which, that's a big play right there. If we connect on that, had a chance to score. And then once we, kind of got things going towards the middle of the game, the turnover on the fumble happened, and they scored. So it's tough.
Kyler, Jordan Hicks said it's too early to panic. You've only lost 2 games and it's early. But if you lose next week to the Jets, is it time to panic?
I mean, I'm not a big panicker. I just think we got to get back to work. We got to be better. I mean, that's really all it is. It's just no time to panic. Just be better.
Next 3, Catherine, Josh, and Colin.
Kyler, you touched on just the lack of the big chunk plays today. How much of that was by play call and by design, and how much was simply what the Panthers defense would allow?
I mean, I think they did a good job on defense. Some of those plays where they were designed for shots. They were either covered or forced me to tuck it down and run. On that long run, that was actually a shot play, and then ended up being a long run. But like I said, I think if we were connected earlier in the game, it would have been a different story. Kind of just the offense started slow, kind of put us in a hole, I would say. But it just it was tough to catch up all day.
Hey, Kyler, Hopkins didn't have his first look until I think it was 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Was that by design? Is that just how the Panthers played it?
Who?
Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins.
I thought he caught it out. Pretty early. Or, I don't know. It might have been. I don't know. I don't know how to answer your question.
Kyler, outside of you running the football, the run game hasn't really been able to get it going so far this season. I mean, what are you seeing as the reason why it hasn't been successful so far?
I mean, they got they're pretty stout up front. Obviously, the rookie, a couple other good, good interior defenders. And I mean, I think you credit them on the way they played the run today. Like I said, we just got to go back and get better.
We'll wrap it up with Sierra, Nick, and Craig.
There's been a lot of talk about generating your own energy on the sidelines and coming out with intensity. So what can you do as a leader to make sure that happens next week?
Yeah, I think that was an area today where we lacked. We didn't come out with that same energy that we came to San Francisco with, and I think it showed today. Everybody was just kind of sluggish, and like I said, this is the NFL. You can't do that because we've gotten beat past 2 weeks, and I feel like a little bit of that had to do with our energy, thinking we were just kind of gonna stroll in and beat these teams, and that's just not. It's not possible. You got to come ready to go. So I think there's really got to be a sense of urgency from us as far as bringing the energy, especially on the road and at home. I mean, there's nobody in the stands, so we got to be better.
Kyler, you say when it was off from the jump and you could feel that it was sluggish. Like, what do you do when you feel that early in the game? How do you try to correct that?
You just look to the next play. You got to play the next play. Everything that's happened. I can't get the ball to Larry back. I wish me and Andy could have connected, but we can't get it back. We can't go backwards. So you just got to play the next play, be better the next play, and started to do that. It was 14-7. you know, they scored right before half, got the ball back, 28-7. We scored, and then I think that was when the fumble happened. But I mean, like, it's just it's tough to play catch up.
Kyler, you just mentioned it, but you score midway through the second to make it 14-7. Then Teddy leads the Panthers down on a 75-yard drive, and they score. How much did that shift the momentum and take the wind out of your sails at that point?
Yeah, I mean, offensively, you know, we don't have a clock in our head. You know, if they score, they score. That's part of the game. We gotta do what we do, and when we get the ball, we gotta go score. And you know, they did a good job over there today. You know, they scored the ball. It's tough, but we didn't match them. So.